Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Trick or Treat Studios Kandarian Dagger replica from Evil Dead 2. And man, this box is way bigger than I thought it would be. Seriously, it's half as tall as I am. I didn't read any info on this, so I didn't know it came with a display stand. I didn't expect it to come with a display stand, but I am very happy that it does come with one. The stand itself is pretty simple. It's just made of wood. These little pieces are just screwed in. It's got a decent finish to it, and there's a little bit of felt on the inside indentations, so that's nice. Trick or Treat Studios made a Kandarian Dagger, I think like in 2016. This is like the version 2.0, and it is a massive improvement on that. Let's take a closer look at just the surface here. You can see the sculpt on the bones is actually very nicely sculpted. There's some decent paint on them, not amazing. The sculpt on this is way more impressive than the paint, although the paint is solid in parts, quite solid. It is worth noting that the bones on this are much brighter than they appear in Evil Dead 2. When you look at it in the movie, it is the whole handle reads just kind of browner because the bones are darker. There's more contrast. They pop more on this. They still look good. The sculpt on them is great. And I like the sculpt on the little foot there and the skull. It is worth noting that this is not like scanned from the original prop, like it's an exact replica. This is something that was designed by an artist. And I knew that going in, and you know, I really like the work on this. I think this looks great. Here's a look at the top of the little ribby ribs. The paint on the ribs is okay, but the little kind of like spinal sections here look really great. And I think they did a great job on the teeth. The teeth really disgust me. So good job, because these molars really do read like molars. Yeah, some kind of simple paint there, but also it's kind of set into the gack, the muddy grossness of it, and I like the little bumpy, gross, muddy surface of it all. And then you get to the blade. I think they did a great job with the blade. I really like the paint on it, especially the little green tones. Yeah, and as you get further down, you know, this thing is 25 inches long, and it's a hefty, sizable, you know, replica to have at 25 inches. So I appreciate that. It's cast in resin, and you know, as a solid piece, it definitely has some weight to it. I'm a little nervous. Not going to be handling this alone. I'm going to have it on the display stand, but when you hold it, just be careful with the two bones sticking out. You don't want them to like break off. Now, I remember when this was first released, they said it was a limited edition of 425 pieces, but when I got mine in the mail, the little shipping box said out of 750, so I don't know if they did like a second run on this, or if they just extended the initial run. I don't really know, but either way, this Kandarian Dagger, I keep wanting to say Kandarian Dagger, even though it's Kandarian Dagger. It's kind of like people who say Millennium Falcon or Millennium Falcon. Anyway, this Kandarian Dagger retails for $149, and I see the value here. Trick or Treat Studios does mostly great work, and even though it's not an exact 100% replica, this is a good piece of art. Like, real thought went into making this. And between the display stand and the great sculpt and the really solid paint on the blade and the really good design, like, I see this and I think, this is a good display piece. Like, I see the 150 bucks. I see it. So yeah, I gotta say, it's pretty groovy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. You can stay up to date with all my latest reviews.